This week at Interior, President Trump made his fifth speech to a joint session of Congress this week, the first of his new administration. He touched on themes of American pride, resurgence, and declared a new golden age for the nation. A central part of his vision for restoring the national economy involves the increased extraction of oil and gas to create American energy dominance.
A major focus of our fight to defeat inflation is rapidly reducing the cost of energy. The previous administration cut the number of new oil and gas leases by 95%, slowed pipeline construction to a halt, and closed more than 100 power plants. We are opening up many of those power plants right now. On my first day in office, I declared a national energy emergency. As you've heard me say many times, we have more liquid gold under our feet than any nation on earth, and by far. And now I fully authorize the most talented team ever assembled to go and get it. It's called Drill, Baby, Drill.
Secretary Burgum was among those administration officials taking to the airways following the president's speech to tout his agenda. And this week, he also hit the road with Energy Secretary Chris Wright. They visited Louisiana, where they toured Venture Global Plaquemines, a natural gas liquefaction and export facility in Plaquemines Parish, about 20 miles south of New Orleans. The Plaquemines LNG export facility was approved by President Trump in 2019 and is the newest LNG export facility to come online in the United States.
That happens in our country when we get the government out of the way. It happens when we cut red tape. And the National Energy Dominance Council, as President Trump has asked Chris Wright and I to lead, is exactly that. One of our pathways to energy dominance is just unleashing the incredible resources that we have in this country. Getting the red tape, getting the federal government off the back of the worker, off the back of companies, and so that everybody can do the amazing work and build projects like this.
Ramping up the nation's energy infrastructure was also top of mind as the National Park Service announced the signing of a new 10-year lease and right-of-way with Williams Transco for the continued use of historic hangars in the Floyd Bennett Field unit of Gateway National Recreation Area. During the previous administration, Floyd Bennett Field was controversially repurposed as a migrant shelter with temporary tent encampments erected on land leased from the NPS. The decision faced widespread criticism from local leaders and residents concerned about its impact on the community and the improper use of public lands. The new agreement ensures these historic hangars will be used for energy infrastructure while supporting park maintenance and improvements. As Interior marked its 176th birthday this week, Secretary Burgum celebrated with a special ceremonial swearing-in by Vice President J.D. Vance. In a message to Interior employees, the Secretary saluted their service to the American people as stewards of the nation's public lands, natural resources, and cultural heritage, what he called the foundation of our success. He said, looking ahead, there is no doubt that the Department of the Interior will continue to make a lasting impact. Together, we will bolster our nation's energy independence, better support our communities, and manage our public lands with both care and purpose. Interior's wasn't the only birthday this week. The U.S. Geological Survey was also celebrating and marking 146 years of service. Founded on March 3, 1879, USGS studies the landscape of the United States, its natural resources, and the natural hazards that threaten it, providing quality scientific information to the public and to decision makers. And our social media picture of the week: not every treasure is gold, some are bright blue. This species of burrowing crayfish at West Virginia's Canaan Valley National Wildlife Refuge has gills, but as long as the crawdad stays wet, it can actually absorb oxygen from the air, and that allows it to venture onto land for extended periods. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and X. That's This Week at Interior.